alrighty. It started. Oh boy, do we have a big, huge gathering of people for this podcast for you children to listen. Hopefully it goes all right. I'm here, yours truly, Sterling Silver, with our little co-host Josiah Biggs. Who are you again?
I am the invincible Josiah Biggs. I will not be defeated. I'm an Iron Man, and I'm an Italian superstar.
And we got our two regular guests, Matthew. How you doing, Matthew? Sorry, correct me, Matthias.
Fuck God! I'm doing quite well. It's me, Matthew. Everyone's.
Alrighty.
Did he cut out?
I believe so.
He's back.
I'm good old podcaster with friendly faces, and man, we're having a big one here today. I'm just happy to shoot the shit with everyone and have a good time.
And
much more to say.
And with John, Mr. Kamen Rider Suter. How are you doing today?
What fucking accent is that?
It's Norwegian? No, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
New Braunfels, right? Or Brunswick, I'm sorry.
Yes, John?
Pretty much Canadian Sweden. That's where I live. It's nice, Todd Howard released me from my shackles long enough to talk on the podcast for an hour, but then it's back to the whipping and Skyrim playing until I complete all the games on all the systems. Even the future ones that he's going to create, like he's going to bring back the Jaguar just so we can have the Jaguar Skyrim edition.
Finally, someone who understands me.
Yep.
And the Virtual Boy Skyrim edition will soon be in the works as well.
Oh boy. And
I believe it.
with us, two other special guests. Whoa. Chris Nolan. How you doing, Chris Nolan? It's been a while. How you doing?
For the foreseeable future, you will refer to me as the true son of Wakanda.
I see that you finally switched sides and gone over to Marvel after being, DC for so long.
I've not been on DC's side. I've been wanting to be on DC's side.
You made 3 movies for the DC side. Don't lie to me.
I know, right?
No, I'm not even. No, not this time.
No,
I'm not gonna let you do it this time.
All right. And last but certainly very least, Spencer Peters. How you doing? How you doing, boy?
I'm here again because I don't have to work anymore. At least not for a while.
Yeah, you slipped on that urine in Kmart, man, and put them out of business.
Yep.
Oh boy.
And the urine
nice.
was surprisingly priced more than urine at fucking another regular big box mart.
Yes, but was it urine at extremely low quality, but still trying to be priced as better, like Walmart urine? That's the real question.
It's always Lord 5. Fuck Kmart. Kmart sucks. Fight me, people.
I don't even know if there's any Kmart's open anymore. All the ones in my city have closed, like a couple years ago.
My good friend, I'm pretty sure he still has one back at his hometown. It's like the only big box mart they've ever had. They've just had a Kmart for years.
Oh, so that whole town is just sustaining that one.
Yep.
Okay, that's why. It can't be beat because there's no competitors.
Basically.
Big fish, little pond.
Alrighty, so let's see here. What's a good topic today? Have all of you seen Black Panther? I'm gonna say no, but
No.
And that's gonna be correct.
Forgot, nothing changed. We're all still white.
As expected,
but I watched it, and
for you dirty colonizers.
Chris has watched it. I guess we're just too black for you guys.
Yeah, those damn Roman colonizers, man.
So how
Negro Pantera.
close?
Guess we'll just have to talk about more DLC fighting game characters. Because that's all I wrote down for my week.
Cross tag battle.
Oh,
That
yeah, we didn't
cross-tag
fucking
battle
talk
one?
about that.
That cross tag battle though.
I don't want to talk about cross tag battle.
You got on the wrong podcast, son.
No.
I don't want to do it.
It was funny because I had some friend on Facebook who made a post, I think it was like yesterday, where they were like, oh, everyone, like, he just was like, yeah, I've heard there's all this controversy. He's like, do people think I should buy it? Yes or no? Like, post your opinions. And I was like when the whole DLC thing first happened, I was like one of the hardest of like, fuck this fucking game, because like I fucking hate Blaze Blue and all that crap. But like, in all like honesty, like they kind of have brought it back. But I mean, most of this is probably because everyone bitched about it so hard that they were like, oh, no one's gonna buy it. Like everyone hates us. So like, but at the same time, they were like, hey, if you buy the special version, it's $70 and literally all the DLC is free. So at the same time, it's like, oh, so it actually is just like any other fucking game would be, where it's $60, and then that's actually cheaper because so many DLC just ends up being like at least like a $15 thing or more.
Yeah,
and this is for literally half the cast. The only problem that I still have with it is the part where every character that's going to come out for this stupid game, they've already created the sprites and everything. They've already put in all the work to like the really like hard part of like, because making a character, like there's a lot that goes into it, but in terms of like real time, 90% of that is going to be just making the sprites, especially if you're doing sprites. Because sprites take so much longer than a 3D model.
Well, hardly even the case for like making the sprites, because from what I understand, the actual sprites for cross tag battle are more or less ripped from other arcs.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So like the work is done, just port it over.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is like they all came out and it's like those are all the sprites from their original games. Like that's Hyde from Undernight, that's Ragna from Blaze Blue, that's Narukami from like their all respective games. I like pointed this out where like everyone like I point this out in every argument I see where it's like, oh, like they already made all the sprites. Like it wouldn't be hard to just be like, here's the list of all, like the only reason they would have really is like they just haven't decided on which ones that they want to put in the game yet.
Pretty much.
They'd have to be like, yeah, they're like, oh, what if we want to put in him? Because it seems like they're pretty deadlocked right now at 40 cast, which in all honesty, like that's a pretty big cast for a fighting game. That's better than fucking MVCI. So that's fine. It's just the problem of like, why did it take, like, you can't, like, you should just tell us like what all the characters are or something at least, because that was the best thing about when Street Fighter V Arcade Edition came out, where like it was like almost one of the biggest redeeming things, where they were like, hey, remember how like everyone just waited 5 years for the most of the game to come out?
Yep.
It's like here's all the DLC you can look forward to right away, so you can decide right away, like, because one of the biggest reasons people are going to buy this game is because they're going to be like, I like blank from blank, specifically this, because it's a big crossover game. And it's like so many people are going to be like, I'm just waiting. So many people are still just like, I'm waiting for this character to come out so I can decide if I want to buy the game or not, because that's what a lot of people will say right now. And it's like, why not just tell everybody all the characters are going to be in it and then just slowly put them in anyways, because you'll get so much more people to like support it if they know that at least their character is going to eventually come out in the game. I don't understand it.
One of the only things that I'm curious about right now is, by the looks of it, Ruby from Ruby
Whoa.
is going into the game of course as a character, and from what I understand, this sprite of her is completely like original. So it's
Yeah, all the Ruby people,
yeah.
are like brand new. That's why with the Ruby people, I understand where it's like they announced Ruby right away because they had to be like, hey Rooster Teeth people, buy this game because it's got Ruby and those fuckers in it.
Pretty much.
And then a couple months later, they finally announced Weiss. And then they announced Blake and Yang like immediately together because it was right when everybody was starting to freak out and get pissed because everyone looked at the game and they were like, Ruby and Weiss, that's cool. And it's like, oh, the other two are DLC. And then everyone's like, you didn't even put all the Ruby people in the fucking base game. And then they're like, oh, no, we mean it's free DLC. And it's like, oh, okay. Now the Ruby people will buy it.
Yep.
But no, I understand that.
I saw on the topic of free DLC, saw somebody who said DLC doesn't necessarily imply it's paid, so you guys were freaking out over nothing. Like, shut up, dude.
It depends on the type of game and, how good the actual game is and how solid the DLC is.
That's the main worry right now with that fucking game, is if it comes out and if it's just garbage.
Well, see, the funny thing is that most people pay so that you don't get cancer or you remove cancer, but, in the case of putting these Ruby people in there, it's paying so you can have cancer in there. At least that's initially what they brought it to us as. Cause
oh man, you're really tackling the fucking.
Ruby. I like Ruby, and I don't even want this game.
Oh man, I want this game, but for like only like one reason, and it's the reason that no one else wants the game, and it's because Undernight characters are in it, which I'm sure like so many other people are just like, what is this? What's this? Is it Yu-Gi-Oh? Or something? And it's like, I don't know. When I saw it was the funniest thing. I don't know if I remember because I went to Evo where they announced it last year, and I was in the crowd and we watched the trailer, and it was like the hypest thing for me personally because I was like, Undernight, and then the funniest thing ever was how they had the whole trailer. It goes on for like 20. It's a really short trailer. It's like 20 seconds, and I was like, whoa, my god! I was like losing my mind. And then they had the pedal come in, and they had the Ruby voice actor talk, and like everyone else is just like slowly like they all freak out when they see the sprite, and everyone's losing their mind. And I literally was like, who the fuck is that? And then the came up, and I was like, oh, I don't give a flying fuck about this. And it's like,
you're like the one irritable guy, and you're like, oh yeah, it looks like such a great game. Everybody else is quiet, and then like they pull that up, and you're like, who the fuck is that? And you just shout it across the.
Yeah, like I was the one guy that's like, who?
That's the best.
Oh boy.
So no, now the main concern for me personally is just, I hope the game doesn't play like shit, because it looks really like sloppy, and it's supposed to be like super casual oriented, like it's designed for people with a controller to play, and like and like tons of like auto combo stuff where like they really make it out to seem like, oh, mash the XXX the YYY, that's the good stuff, and it's like, oh no. And it's like that, like the whole auto combo thing like is whatever, because people have found ways to make it like smart. People have found ways to make it dumb, but people have also found ways to make it a really cool mechanic. But I just mean like watching the game in general, it's like, especially at the earlier stages, it just sounds like really like jank, like it just gonna feel really weird. But at the same time, like the more I find out about my specific character that I like, the more I'm like, oh, this character is gonna be stupid as fuck, so I really want to play the game just to play him because he's gonna be fun to play. But the problem with that is like, if the game itself just plays like shit, I'm just not gonna want to play it, because that's the exact same problem I have with normal BlazBlue. Is like, there are actually a lot of characters in that game that I think are really cool, and then I play the game for more than like a day and I'm like, wait, this game is fucking trash, and half of the cast is just retarded.
It's literally just anime cancer for people who want fighting games like anime.
Pretty much. It reminds me of like all the really bad, like, I don't know, like shonens where I'm like, oh, the shonen is really cool.
Oh wait, 6 episodes in.
Yeah.
That's a great transition, actually. Speaking of great shonens, Sterling and I have been revisiting one of my favorites.
Yes.
And that would be Konjiki no Gash Bell.
I mean, I think you mean Zatch Bell.
Zatch Bell.
Okay. Let's pretend, and I mean like heavily pretend, that the English opening is somehow better than the Japanese. But no.
No,
in my heart, he's always going to be Gash. So
the subtitles might make me convert, but as of right now, it's Zatch Bell deep inside my soul.
I never even heard of Gash Bell. Like, that's just what it's called in like Japan, right?
Yeah, because when Viz Media brought it over to Toonami, they called him Zatch for some reason, not Zach, but Zatch.
Do you know what it probably was? They probably saw Gash and they were like, "Oh, Gash is a term for like a
violent.
It's bad blood." And then they make him eat a lollipop instead.
Oh no, there's so many. It's 4Kids level of censorship in the English version, and not only that, but the English version only goes up to episode 100. There's 150 episodes of this anime, so they left out a third of the anime in the English dub. And don't get me wrong, I actually like the English voice actors; they're pretty good. They got a really good cast for it. It's just the terrible censoring of guns and situations on a freaking children cockfighting anime. It's like, why even bring it over if you're just gonna censor out all the good parts?
That's a lot of fucking shonens. I think, well, at least anything that was like on 4Kids. Because I remember like at Toonami usually let them get away with like a decent amount.
Well, see, that's just it. This wasn't even 4Kids. This was Viz Media. It's one of the few animes that Viz Media localized.
Oh no.
But like I said, it's like 4Kids level censorship. I had to look it up just to be sure, because I'm like, this has to be 4Kids because it's so bad. But no, it was Viz Media. Yep. And no,
doesn't Viz like always fuck shit up?
Yeah. But I remember watching it on Toonami and really liking it, and I went back like when I was in college and watched like the Japanese version, watched all of it, and read the manga, and fell in love with it again and really loved it. But no, I mean like people don't talk about this show because how bad the localization was. Yes. That's how bad it is. It's not like One Piece where it had a bad localization and they fixed it later on, and people still talked about it and watched the Japanese stuff and got over it.
No, that's a fucking scar. You can't undo how hard that damage was.
But people have. That's the thing, is that people have overcome
it. Dreaming.
Oh, seriously, look up the Zatch
opening, and it's just always Luffy. Like, they don't say any other characters, they just say Luffy, and then they say whatever the fuck they do, and it is like, I've always thought that would be really funny.
I genuinely think that the absolute best thing that's ever been done with the 4Kids One Piece opening is every creative thing that Purple Eyes What the Fuck does at the start of every episode of One Piece, where every single time it's like a new take on the One Piece rap, and it gets stupider and stupider every time. I love it.
Oh man.
Check it out.
No, but if you think the One Piece localized OP is bad, then look up the Zatch Bell localized OP. Number one, it's only like 29 seconds.
God. Oh, it's one of those. It's like the Naruto opening.
Yeah, it's like the Naruto openings where they're just shouting. Before they realize, hey, we should probably bring over some of these openings after the first one, and actually brought over the decent openings.
The best part about that opening is it shows off all the fucking Chunin exam characters, and you like don't see those characters for like 50 fucking episodes, except for like the second or third. They show them off for like 5 seconds, and then you never see them again for the whole Zabuza arc. So the whole time in the opening, you're like, I don't fucking know who any of these people are.
Alright.
Because that was the best part about the actual first opening to the normal anime, because it was just Naruto, Sasuke, Kakashi, and useless bitch. And then,
billboard head.
Yeah.
I am gonna go and silently watch the localized Zatch Bell opening, and I'll be back.
Okay. Give us your live interpretation.
Yep.
Yeah.
But no. So I'm so glad that I revisited that, and I'm so glad that Sterling has taken to it as well. Because it's nice to have friends.
It's one of the very few ones that's very extremely easy to just like go through, because of the ones that I'm watching right now. They're like Dragon Ball GT. Oh boy, are they freaking like
Oh,
eyes
I don't think I've even
scratchingly
seen the
slow.
GT like opening.
I've watched GT several. I've watched GT through 1.5 times, and no, never again.
Because I actually really like the GT Japanese opening. It's like a really nice song.
Yeah,
I just don't like GT.
it starts out so okay, so acceptable. It just goes everywhere you don't want it to go.
I was gonna say I was like instantly not on board the minute it was like, oh, Goku's a kid again. I was like, nobody wants this.
Yeah, but you're like, but it has
Dragon Ball fans.
But it has Trunks in it. You're like, okay,
Yeah.
Trunks.
And that's why I would want to watch it. But then you would see he's wearing like short shorts, and you're like, why?
All right, boys, I'm back, and I've officially got the power. Got the power.
Oh no.
Yep.
It was so bad that I had to remember what it sounded like after watching the Japanese one so many times recently. And I was like, what was the English one? I know it was done separately, and so I had to literally look it up because my brain had erased it from my memory.
I'm trying to think about horrible. Like every fucking shonen has just a shitty American opening.
Don't you be talking shit about the One Piece rap, though.
I'm gonna talk shit about the One Piece rap, about the Luffy rap. No, I was thinking like,
Shaman King has a pretty good one.
God damn it, because I was just about to bring up Shaman King, because I really like Shaman King's actual opening, and then like I remember one of my friends like shared like, dude, Shaman King opening, yeah, and I was like, yeah, and it was the English one, I was like, fuck, no.
It's almost as good as the Japanese one.
Now the Japanese one is like impossible to find. Like it's one of the ones they like listed on YouTube and all that. So
Yeah.
Every edit you find is them just like singing a different language, and you're like,
oh, or it's some stupid cover and they don't tell you it's a cover until you start listening to it. Oh god, me in the face.
The only thing that I remember about Shaman King is that is that during every commercial transition, it just zoomed in on the title and it went Shaman King.
Yeah.
That is my most vivid memory of Shaman King is the commercial transition.
My most vivid memory of Shaman King is when I read it, and then the blue guy fought the people, and they were like, they killed some bear, and then they only killed the bear for sport, and he was really mad at them. That was it.
Fucked up. Don't do that.
I mean, yeah.
Don't do nature.
Don't do that.
Gosh, Shaman King.
Fighting Foodons.
Oh god, I've forgotten about fighting Foodons.
Yeah, that's what I was going to compare.
I also
Zatch
completely
Belt to.
forgot about that fucking show.
Let's see. First, you need the right ingredients to make your food obedient. Depending on the spice you add, your Foodons could be really bad.
Nope, we can't. Nope.
Bad. Fighting Foodons. It uses a
The most English thing ever.
Yeah.
It used royalty-free classical music. They couldn't even pay for someone to write music. They just paid for a guy to sing over it. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
For Kirby, we just added jazz, so...
Yeah.
Can you imagine an English done Evangelion opening? And it's just like, oh yeah, Shiji's gonna get in that robot. They did something like that. They did American Evangelion or whatever. That old animation.
Yeah.
Where he's like super buff and then he like fucks both of the chicks or whatever.
What?
He's like, have you not seen or heard of this? Let me go find it.
This.
I'm gonna go find it. It's
Just
pretty
because.
funny.
Good.
Oh man. Or like American Akira. Did anybody ever see that? That was great.
Is Fighting Foodons the anime with
But the
main
prime's
characters
tomorrow.
that had,
Michael
Fry-
Bay's Evangelion.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny.
That was
This is amazing.
Someone please tell me.
What, Matt? What are you saying?
Where is Fryja from? Is that Fighting Foodons the fry ninja called Fryja?
I know there's the only two characters I remember that is
I have to look up
Sir
Fighting
Dumpling and
Foodons
Fried
again.
Ricer.
Yeah, Fried Ricer.
Well, there's spaghetti about it.
Oh, time to start a new meme, boys.
Forget about it.
Yeah, it was voiced by like Joey Wheeler, so it sounded.
Wow. And mm-hmm.
I only remember the song.
So I hope.
Like
we're
I'm
all
looking at him like,
watching
what the
this.
fuck is this? They had a video game or something, I think.
Well, fighting Foodons?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Like
Yeah, it looks like
everything
a
from the
Game Boy
arcade said
game,
that.
like a shitty
Oh,
Pokemon.
of course.
Zatch Bell had a pretty good PS2 game.
Yep.
I was gonna say, yeah, my friend had the PS2 Zash Bell game. He told me it was super sick.
It is. It's actually a really good fighting game.
Oh.
As far as like shonen fighting games go.
Yeah.
Well, it's a 3D
I also
phone.
remember Pizza Reaper, so it was truly a show for the Italians.
Oh, no.
I mean, that's why I stopped showing it, because of the propaganda for the Italian master race.
So in other news, more on the line of fighting games, that Soul
Whoa.
Calibur 6 stuff,
Yeah.
more of
I
that.
actually don't care about either of these two characters.
What? Zasalamel is the
But no,
awesomest,
yeah.
yo.
Hard, but so many people have been waiting for Zoslamel to come back in a video game in general that, like, it's just really nice to see, like, oh, that character that got completely, utterly removed from the last game
Mhm.
didn't even have, like, a kid replace him or anything. Like, seeing him come back is really nice. And it's also interesting because now it makes me think that, like, the whole thing was they were like, oh, it's Soul Calibur 1 storyline. But
Mhm.
this character came out in the third game.
Yep.
So now it's like, oh, it couldn't just be, now it's just like, it could be whoever. It's
I
gonna
don't
be
care.
like whoever the fuck.
I don't care about Soul Calibur at all anymore, and even I think
One of them fucking Tekken guys. Soul Calibur song.
and even I think that it's cool that Zoslamel is making a comeback. Because
yeah.
back in my days of 3, I sure did enjoy Zoslamel quite a lot.
Yeah, he's cool.
he's cool.
When I have Keelix, so I don't really give a fuck. But like, I know like there are gonna be so many people that are just gonna be like, oh, the black guy's back. We're buying. They probably saw that Black Panther came out and they were like, oh, cash in on this.
Oh
I
wow.
didn't know it was a
No, and then Ivy came out and I was like, gross, but whatever.
Yeah.
Remember, as the best friends say, Necroid must win.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
jeez.
swear to God, if Necrid gets back in, like, no.
No, to answer your question though, yes, 100%. All Soul Calibur fans can suck my dick. It's all about.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
I'm right there with you. man.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Chris.
Oh my God.
I got an ally in my corner. There we go.
Yes,
Yeah,
Yeah,
sir.
because this all
Right.
Tekken players is they're just like, oh,
Wait, is he your ally or are you his ally?
every other game is garbage. Tekken is the best race. We're gonna go smell our own farts.
See, I'm still waiting for Cloud to be added to promote the Final Fantasy VII
Yeah,
remake.
no, yeah,
Yep.
it's gonna be Cloud.
Oh no, it's gonna be Ray and Kylo Ren.
Oh,
yep.
that's actually I would play the fuck out of Kylo Ren. Delete Ray, but I would play Kylo.
Yeah, delete.
Or like
His super is he just punches his chest.
his super is he takes his shirt off.
Yeah, and then punches his chest.
And then
And it looks really
it's
weird.
his turn on the Xbox.
Yeah.
And then tells you that he can train you. He can be your master.
Oh,
The model just stretches out and fills the entire screen.
Yeah. That's like his super. It's just
Yeah.
fucking the model gets so fucking weird.
The blast radius is just a freaking shadowed version of his
Sounds
sprite.
horrible. It'd be so much easier to get hit after you
Yeah.
do that. Like you just get hit and it's like, oh,
No, he's got super armor.
oh no, now it's awesome. Now it's perfect. That's fine. Give
High
it super.
risk, high
Fuck
reward.
it. That's the the reversal edge thing he does because they have armor or whatever. And they do a big crazy animation. But it said that he just gets fucking huge and then nothing happens.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of fighting games, has anybody touched the fighting herds yet?
Oh no!
I've seen videos on
I
it.
feel like I
TBF.
probably should have.
I've seen that footy.
I touched it a little bit.
competition.
All I know is I
Cross
played the
tag battle.
fucking. Wait, what about cross tag battle?
Get cross tag out of Evo and them's fighting herds in.
There you go,
no,
right there.
please, no, I have to. Cross tag battle has to be in for 1 year so I can put Undernight characters on the main stage. After that, I don't give a fuck.
See, what happened was
Literally after that, I'm just gonna burn the game probably.
See, what happened was Josiah was playing them fighting herds for 5 minutes, and then he slowly looked down at his arm, and then the brony gene was seeping in, and he was like, "Oh, gotta stop this!
Yeah,
Gotta get out of here!"
I played that fucking the Friendship is Magic game, and I was like, I played it for about like 4 minutes, and then I was like, wait, there's no throw in this game. And I was like, I talked to my friend who had it. I'm like, hey, how do you throw? And he's like, well, I don't fucking know. And then I found out there's no fucking throw in the game.
How can you call him a friend if he doesn't know how to throw in every fighting game?
I thought it was close fierce.
Is it?
I thought so.
I might have to go back and look.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Well, whatever it is, it
Ryan
doesn't
is
feel
better.
polished yet at all.
Oh, that's what I would have expected. Is that game to come out and just be like a big, like one of the biggest fucking Steam fighting game memes ever. Like there's some.
Yeah, because like
some
number
weird
one, projectiles
fucking shit
are
on
insane and unpredictable.
Oh no.
And some supers are just like completely useless and just like teleport.
I know they already have like huge reference costumes, which is really weird. Where like they have Skullgirls, they have, and then they have Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue, and I was like, what the hell?
Those make less sense because this game
Yeah.
is built off the Lab Zero engine. So
Yeah. So I agree. Where like Skullgirls totally made sense, but this is just weird.
yeah.
Mm.
Fucking jeez.
Money.
No, yeah, there you go. That's actually probably why.
Well, Hasbro didn't want it, so
Yeah, they didn't. But the voice actors did. It's so weird, but the fucking Hasbro did.
The voice
Well,
actors feel weird.
Didn't they get like tons of support and funding for this game? It just took forever to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
But I mean, it's like it's a fighting game, so it's like hard to make an indie fighting game and like not have like fighting game background. And even when you do, like you have like Skullgirls is like the only one that was like 100% like killed it, where like everyone loved it and it was made by a dude that knew what he was doing and yada yada. But then you have something like Yatagarasu, which like comes out and there's like 5 people that are like, holy shit, this game because Third Strike guys, and then literally everyone else is like, it's not even that they go like, what's this? They just nothing because they never even like played or anything, and then it just dies in the corner and you're like, wow, this game's actually like really fucking fun and really really good and like a really fun fighting game. And then nobody fucking plays it, and then you get top 8 at Evo and you don't even you win one match. Ah, God, it was depressing. I got top 8 at Evo and Yatagarasu, and I played one match. No, I won one match and then I lost both, and I got top 8 because there was only like fucking 60 people that entered. Oh my God, depressing.
Wow.
Yatagarasu is a good game. You should go buy it and support it.
The prize for Yatagarasu at Evo is 2 Chips Ahoy, 2 cigarettes, $2, a Dutch, and
I don't even think it's that. I think it was just like bragging rights.
Wow.
I think I entered it for free. I'm pretty sure I can't. I think I entered it for like $5. So that's pretty slim pickings. Yeah, it's pretty fucking sad.
They got recognition points.
Why are
Hey,
they paying,
no, they got what is it? They got exposure. They got exposure.
Yeah.
why are they paying you to enter the Yatagarasu tournament? Like, guys, come in, please.
Yeah.
We'll suck
Oh,
your
that was
dicks.
sad. I like that. I really fucking liked it. God damn it.
Ah.
Oh, no, wait, this is actually fine. This is actually really good. No, this is actually very good.
No,
Never mind.
Where's my angry react? No, that's fucking thumbs up shit.
Yeah.
Matt approved. Everybody heard it here first.
Yep.
Matt approved.
Yeah,
Approved.
No.
100%.
Oh, no. Reel it back, reel
Spicy.
it back.
Wait, I have a good reaction for for those listening. Josiah just posted an amazing picture of the
No, he
haunted
didn't.
Astolfo plushie getting
Shut
booted
up.
by a football player.
Saved.
It probably sucked his dick. And called it gay.
Okay, yeah.
Mm.
Oh.
Oh man, that's
And
pretty
Josiah,
good.
you gotta watch how much of that brony game you actually play, you might start developing B cells and become super brony.
It's okay. It's okay. I already took my shots.
There we go. There we go.
Hmm.
There's your angry reaction.
There's a good reaction.
Then eventually your hair might go silver, and then everyone starts getting disappointed and hyped at the same time.
And everybody starts speaking Spanish around me and call me Blanco.
Yeah.
Where's
Go
the
ahead, Blanco.
disappointment? That fucking mastered Ultra Instinct.
When in Dragon Ball has there ever been anybody with a Spanish-sounding anything?
Yeah.
Why does the fan base think it's going to be called Blanco? I mean, there's a terrible meme about Gohan, but it still doesn't fit. I'm not really upset that they're actually calling him that. I'm just upset at the way that we reached this point.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Thing.
It should just be called Super Saiyan White. Just like how they call Super Saiyan...
Or Super Saiyan not colonizer. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I just jumped in. I just heard that.
White people!
Perfect.
No, get them out of here!
Or Super Saiyan default.
We're trying to walk Black Panther over here, jeez.
Or no wait, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct, Super Saiyan, right there.
Yeah.
No, for the love of
Free money.
fucking God.
Totally free money!
The worst part is you say that, and it's actually probably closer to
That's
what it
going to
will
be the
called.
actual.
Yeah, than just Super Saiyan. Or I heard it was just going to be called Ultra Instinct Complete.
That would be nice.
Ultra Instinct. That's what I heard the rumor was, and I'm like, that's fine, because that's cool. Because like he's got Ultra Instinct, and he looks like a
Masters it,
version
yeah.
of his normal self. It's like if he gets mastered, his character is white. It's like okay, that's cool.
You can
But,
also call it Goku's other form.
Goku 2.0.
Because he needed more forms.
Goku Part 2.
He hasn't completed the rainbow yet.
Throw Kaioken on the Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, that would actually. I love Kaioken.
Yeah, because it was the forgotten child for the longest.
Yes. I'm glad they brought it back, but now they're just using it willy-nilly.
Yep.
I also saw a lot of comments where they just said, you know what? We would rather that they just bring back Super Saiyan 4 and like not even give us an excuse of how that happened.
No,
It's just they would
fuck
rather that than
Can we talk about a more important topic here? Can we call Vegeta's new transformation Super Saiyan Blue Raspberry? Because that's what I'm going towards.
What? He has a new transformation?
He's got the perfect Super Saiyan Blue.
He's got the Super Blue.
Yeah.
The
Which
most
I see. It's either Blue Raspberry or it's gonna be
So is there red in there or something?
Electric Blue. No.
Oh, so this is gonna be like Super Saiyan 2, where it's the same thing, but like they get electric zippies around them.
Yeah, it's the hair just turns a deeper color instead of like the pastel
like,
one.
This is actually fine because that's my like favorite thing. I fucking love the little electric zippies.
Yeah,
But yeah, so I'm either going for Blue Raspberry or Electric Blue.
Yeah.
I would like Vegeta bluer
I would.
because it's close enough to cool.
Who are you? I'm you, but bluer.
How about Vegeta Blues?
Or put on my red Vegeta shoes so I can dance the blues.
I would like Vegeta to contribute more, but
But he's not Goku, so he didn't. So
Yeah.
shit out of luck.
Vegeta's
Oh, man.
hair getting closer and closer to future Trunks and Super's hair.
yeah.
Yeah, how they messed that one up.
God.
His hair's supposed to be light purple, not fucking
Trunks was
blue.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan the whole time. Every time he went Super Saiyan, he was just powering down.
Are you proud of me now? I'm very stylish.
I have empathy, and regular Trunks doesn't have empathy. Isn't this great? How I'm never gonna be a real character in the main series for long enough for any permanent changes to happen to actual Trunks?
Yeah.
Isn't it great how I'm technically less relevant than Kid Me, but everyone likes me more than Kid Me? Oh, he must love that.
Hey,
Yeah, because kids use a
Dad.
fucking spoiled brat.
Yeah, he sucks. Fuck him. Nothing.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dad, you don't mind if I date this girl who's actually 40-year-old but in a 10-year-old body, do you?
Is that cool?
Sure, whatever, I don't care.
Kakarot.
You're the mistake, Bulla's the good one.
Man.
Oof.
Did we talk about Broly and Bardock last podcast?
Yeah. Yes.
We definitely did.
Yes.
Totally did.
Thoroughly.
Good. God.
You're a little bit late.
Checking. My mind.
I think actually, Matt, I believe I need to correct you. You mean double Goku.
No, 'cause,
Goku,
like,
but cooler.
the funniest thing is like, that announcement came out last week, and then this week they announced the trailer, where it was just like with Broly. All Broly does is he slides in. It looks like he reminds me of like Wario, like riding his motorcycle in, but he just slides in. And I was like, he just looks like a big goofball. I'm like, okay. And there's all the memes that people are making everything like, Bay says come over, and he's like, oh, I'm busy. It's like, oh, but Kakarot's here, and then they just post the trailer of him sliding in. And then but then the real shit was then like I saw the Bardock one, and all he does is just. It's just his hand and his headband, and then he puts the headband on and powers up. And I was like, man, remember how we had like a 20-minute conversation about how no one fucking cares about Bardock on the last one?
Yeah.
So within those 5 seconds, I was like, oh, I really kind of want to play Bardock now. Because it looked so fucking cool. Where I was like, oh, I forgot Bardock does nothing, but for the 5 seconds that he does anything, he's like the sickest motherfucker ever.
Yeah. For like a few seconds, you'll get to hear Sonny Straits yells Frieza.
Yeah. But the funniest part of it is
just all of his moves is that voice clip. Every like noise that he makes is just a different alt version of that voice clip.
I thought the funniest part was apparently, so Goku's level 3 in the game is he goes Super Saiyan 3 and he beats you up and then he Kamehamehas you. But Broly or Bardock's level 3 is he goes Super Saiyan, which half of the cast is already just Super Saiyan. So like in terms of like actual gameplay, who fucking cares? It's just really funny to me lore wise, where it's like, oh, my big level 3 is like turned into what everyone else already is.
Yep.
I really like how they're keeping like things at least as closely canonically as they can, like as far as like that sort of stuff goes, like aesthetically as far as power levels go, but then everything like is pretty balanced as, you know, a fighting game.
It's not like the other, like the shonen ones where it's like there was like, well, I actually don't know because I didn't play like the later ones.
Yeah.
But like in the early fighting games like Budokai, Vanillas, it was just like going Super Saiyan was just like a install that you had built in and it just buffed you, so that was fine. But I don't know, like with the Budokai Tenkaichis, I never played them, so as far as I would know, I don't understand why there would be any point to not just picking the big fucking, like, why would you ever go Super Saiyan Goku and you just be Super Saiyan 3 Goku?
I played more than enough Budokai Tenkaichi 3, and I can confirm to you right now that when you go from like base to Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth, your moveset changes. So that's the actual reason. Like,
and your health becomes bigger.
Okay.
Like if you pick Goku End, basically, which is Goku during the Buu Saga, his base form is the Super Spirit Bomb that he did against Kid Buu. Whereas if you pick Goku early, then his ultimate is the like hand-sized Spirit Bomb that he did against Vegeta.
Gotcha.
And then with each transformation, he gets some new shit. That's about it.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you know, there's something that's great about the Tenkaichi 3 series. When you pick Chaozu in a tournament and you beat someone like Omega Shenron by just spamming a Psychic Rock, even though he has like 3 times the life bar you do.
That's fine. This is all fine.
Don't worry.
Chaozu's just a move in the game now, but he's really good.
As he was always meant to be.
He's our favorite vampire child boy.
Chaozu is like hilarious in that game because you do big, dumb, crazy level 3s, and if you're not hitting into it, you can like if your opponent, because like we were playing, and they had Vegeta, and Vegeta just does Final Flash, just raw. There's just Final Flash, and the other guy played Tien, and so he calls Chaozu. So as the final flash is just about to wash over him and just destroy him, Chaozu just zooms in on Chaozu coming out from behind Vegeta, grabbing Vegeta, and then Vegeta blows up and dies. No
Amazing.
final flash for you. Yeah, it's fucking amazing. That game is hilarious.
Something that Budokai Tenkaichi 3 has, though, that Fighters doesn't, is you can't play as the Pilaf bot in Fighters.
No, you can't.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Emphasis on yet. Emphasis on who the fuck would fucking who cares.
You can also play as Devilman.
Tournament of Power.
Wait, whoa.
What?
You play as Devilman in the Budokai Tenkaichi games?
Yeah.
3?
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Fuck Fighter Z. Budokai Tenkaichi all the way.
And the thing about him is if you use him against an evil character, you can automatically kill him with the Devil Beam or whatever.
Oh, shit. That's awesome.
Like each character has like an inherent evil value that's not showing up like on screen.
Yeah.
Where like if you use it against a character who's like good, it's like, oh, hey, this is kind
Yeah,
of
really, you use it against Goku.
Fuck, I thought we were talking about Devilman from fucking...
No.
Oh, that's
No.
fucking lame. Never mind.
I know, I was like,
lame.
should I tell him? Should I
Yeah,
tell
I
him?
know, right?
God damn it. Oh, you got me so excited for like 5 seconds.
There's like a whole
Fuck
entire
Tenkaichi, fucking
story
hell, I
arc
hate those games.
back
No.
with Devilman as the
Tournament
main
of Power,
character.
and we hit the point of I think Universe 3 it was that was all the robots and like shit like that.
Yeah.
When they started like compiling together, I was like, this is just giving me very strong vibes of the Pilaf bot. That's all that this is doing. I don't know.
See, what I'm holding out for Fighters is just there's 2 characters I'd like to see, and that's Cooler in his final form with the mask, because fuck, when the mask comes off, and then the other one is Jiren. As much as people hate Jiren,
Well, you know,
as of now.
default be in the game, like no escaping him.
I'm gonna draw a line in the sand here. I don't hate Jiren. I just hate his terrible backstory.
Yeah, it's fucking boring.
It's not good at all. It's just very uncreative.
It's like, hey, I got a family. Nope, dead. Somehow I survived. Okay. Hey, I got a new family. Oh, dead. Not strong enough.
Did you see that
Oh,
really
well.
good meme where they just put Sasuke's hair
Yeah.
on Jiren? And it played the fucking Naruto music, and then when he does the big, like, red move, he just goes like... He says fireball no jutsu or whatever the fuck it is in Japanese. It's fucking amazing.
and it worked perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, see, the thing about
Dead.
Sasuke's troubles is that it's relevant within the universe they live in.
Yeah.
But somehow he became a god crusher because 2 of his families died.
Yeah, Jiren's fucking... I feel like the whole point
Like,
of
how many
Jiren
times
is-
have Goku's friends died, and it didn't even propel him close to where Jiren is with,
He lost, like,
Even the
everybody.
entire
Twice.
planet got destroyed by Kid Buu.
Yeah.
Once, yeah.
Hercule is is like, as far as I know, he's the canon character to like
yeah.
never die, because the entire Earth dies and then they bring it all back, and Goku and Vegeta and Hercule are the only ones that get away, and Goku and Vegeta have both already died like 3 fucking times, or I think it's just twice, but
Twice.
you get what I mean.
I think twice for Vegeta.
It's twice for Goku and Vegeta, because remember, Goku was killed by
Goku gets
freaking
killed with
Raditz.
Raditz, and then
Goku,
he dies against Cell.
Goku
Yeah.
Once by Raditz, once by Cell, once by Hit.
Oh, just hit kill him in Super.
No, it doesn't. Shut the fuck up.
I don't fucking know. I didn't watch the show. I just play the fighting game.
He is technically medically dead for 30 seconds.
His heart
Yeah, dude.
stops, okay? Jesus Christ.
Listen, I'm gonna fight for every inch that I can
Okay.
for my boy.
Matt, literally,
What happened?
Piccolo opened up a hole in his chest the
Yeah.
first time, and then the second time, literally, he was blown to bits.
Oh yeah?
And you're gonna tell me because somebody punched him so hard that his heart stopped, that counts as him dying, even though he didn't need to be resurrected by the Dragon Balls?
Man, that was a fucking
Greg.
tornado. Fucking kaplow, no more.
I'm actually trying to.
I mean,
think
oh,
the second
I
time.
forgot the time that Ippo died when what's-his-face fucking hit him with the heart
People
stop
die in
blow.
every episode.
I haven't you fucking seen Hajime no Ippo.
Wait,
What does
whoa.
this mean to me? What are you trying to do to me
Oh.
right now?
Okay.
Man, how can you claim to be
Dante?
yourself?
No. Just 1 second.
Let the man have the
Oh my
floor, Josiah.
Some exposition here. Okay,
Yeah.
Dante Agee, the former lightweight champ, comes back out of retirement. Ipo's number 3 or number 2 seed. He fights Dante Agee. Agee has a secret weapon in which he does a corkscrew attack that's known as the heart stop blow, in which it stops your hearts for 4 seconds and you're stunned, and then he can beat the shit out of you.
This sounds really fucking dirty.
It's not. It's really super cool. Everybody loves him for it.
Yep.
What?
He's one of the best characters.
He is one of the best characters.
Is AG in the openings?
Not for a while. He's in the openings, but not for a while.
What does he look like?
He's got a beard, and he's an old man with a big scar on his nose.
Oh, okay. Pretty sure we know what we're talking about.
Then.
But no, yeah, so you're telling me Ippo died in the ring and they continued to fight?
Yeah. Correct.
Oh, Dante's the super fucking the old busted guy or whatever.
Yeah,
Not
well, no,
actually
he's-
busted, but just old.
He's not really dead.
Well, he does get busted, and that's why he retires again.
Yeah.
Like when paramedics arrive at an emergency scene and see this motherfucker's heart stop breathing, they don't think, oh, this is a shonen anime. Everything's gonna be fine in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
He's gonna-
But they try and resuscitate him, but they resuscitate him within 30 seconds. They don't
exist in real life.
They don't shout, "Hey doctor, write down the time of death." Immediately, they try and resuscitate them. Literally, people have been resuscitated millions of times.
I guess he's dead. Bye, Ippo. We will recall you fondly. It's a shame your universe doesn't have Dragon Balls.
You know, Goku was about as dead then as Smoker was when he fought Trifagler Law.
Oh yeah,
Well, no,
Trafalgar.
that's a totally different rule set. That's a totally different
Oh,
rule
really?
set. Like their heart's still beating. It's just for whatever reason their soul is linked.
His heart left his body, man. He's dead. Get over it.
That really likes it. I think
Beats
he
real
likes
good. You
it.
can see it beating a lot. Listen, Caesar, I'm gonna spend 2 arcs blackmailing you with this here heart, cause you're not dead yet.
Is he dead? Did he die?
He's been erased along with most of the cast.
Amazing. Didn't he lose to Jiren?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, Jiren spanked his little boy behind.
He fucking put in one of the best matches of the fucking tournament, though.
Oh bullshit.
I'm a fucking proud hit fan right now. Love that guy.
So proud.
No, please go back to sleep.
That's alright, Matt. I'm gonna feel the same way when friggin' Goku Ultra Instinct Master Mode spanks Jiren.
I'm gonna feel the same when Frieza gets his ass whooped again.
Yeah.
This
And ends up winning the
week-
tournament just because he's hiding.
Oh yeah, and the Earth was destroyed again too by Golden Frieza. Just so we're clear,
Wow.
in the movies,
really?
in the anime, yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Resurrection of F. Yeah, Frieza destroys the Earth, but then of course they have time magic, so
I want Gold Cooler and Cannon, goddammit.
I want Platinum Cooler. What are you talking about?
Whis is like, I'm here, I'm a great plot device, I'll turn this all out real quick.
I'm Bulma's gay friend now. Isn't that great?
We like to go out to sushi places together. Wonderful.
Well, Bulma like canonically died, didn't she?
In the future, of course.
Specifically in like the future Trunks timeline.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody died in the Future Trunks timeline
Yeah,
both
well,
times.
Everyone but Trunks. Everyone.
Go
else is fucking
figure.
done. Yeah.
Except for like Gohan, but I mean then he died, so yeah.
So Bulma's alive in like the main
Story, yes.
line.
Yes.
Because I was thinking that I thought that they killed her off because her fucking voice actor died. But now
No.
hearing that, I'm like, then what are they gonna do?
Okay, no bites, no bites.
They got a new one now.
We got it out of the pod.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
they dug their hand in the Bulma replacement voice and pulled it out, and it's like, here we
No,
go.
but actually, they wanted to save money, so they just got Grandma Goku.
Yeah, it just does it.
Yeah, it just does the Bulma impersonation.
No, I was actually just thinking, like, I just remembered they'll probably just do the same thing that Haikyuu did, because with Haikyuu, where it was like their coaches, their voice actor died.
Yeah,
so they got like that replacement. He sounded slightly different.
Almost. He was
that
pretty
bad.
good. He was pretty good compared to some. Oh yeah, Sterling. Just so you know, in like the last 20 episodes of Gash Bell, they replaced Gash's voice actor.
The Japanese voice actor?
Yes.
How dare they?
For no reason.
Did he fucking die like all the others?
No, he didn't die because the same voice actor did Chopper in One Piece.
That's racism right there.
I know it is racist. And it doesn't sound like him at all. It's a completely different voice. It's like it's not like a young boy anymore. It's just like a boy,
Josiah is so upset about this. He probably just left a huge gash on his impression of the entire show.
It's hard to watch.
Got him.
But no, hey, for those who have played any of the story mode in Fighter Z, did Bulma's English voice actor sound weird? Because she sounded weird to me, and I didn't think she was
very
good.
weird.
Don't fucking know.
She sounds extremely weird.
I played it all in Japanese because
I'm watching the Team 4-Star boys go through it.
Yeah.
Oh god.
One of the weirdest things that I found out recently is during Dragon Ball Kai, during the reenactment of the Cell games with all the bobblehead figures in Buu Saga, TFS voices all of their respective characters.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Look at that scene. Cool.
Yeah, I guess they got pretty up there in just like the popularity of the Dragon Ball community, huh?
Oh yeah. Huge.
Oh yeah. Speaking of popularity, people like Netflix, right?
I like
No.
Netflix. It's good.
No.
Wait,
Okay.
We're gonna talk about fucking Reboot because I don't give a flying.
No, I'm not talking about Reboot.
Okay, good.
I'm talking about The
about
Ritual,
Reboot.
a Netflix original movie that took me by surprise and is amazing. And I watched it last night, and I love it. And it's the best horror film we're gonna get in 2018.
Probably won't be as scary as Reboot.
Well, you know,
Probably won't. You're right.
that's a series, so it doesn't count.
Oh,
That's not fucking Megabyte. I look at that and I feel very itchy. Thank you very much.
itchy.
Itchy. I don't like it. Gives me the itches. Like,
It's scratchy.
Okay.
New Megabyte.
I'm being assaulted by a small pupper. Oh god, she's on my shoulders.
And how can that be scary? I mean, I just learned that there's a Netflix live-action film of fucking Bleach. That's way more
Oh
scary
yeah, I
to me.
heard about that.
Fucking weird. I found about that like 3 days ago, and the first trailer I checked on YouTube landed like half a fucking year ago or something. It's like no one.
Send help, please.
We're
I
gonna.
can't
All
do
I've been
anything.
seeing is dumpster fire. Everyone just.
Josiah, you're making all
says
these
it's a
noises, and I'm just
dumpster
looking at the chat head of just the weirdly drawn pug. It's very fitting for your noises right now.
It's a Paparino. She's a sweetie.
Hmm.
Every once in a blue moon, well, on the last podcast specifically, you'd hear like tiny yips, and it was the cutest thing ever.
Mm-hmm. Or extremely loud
Please
screams.
send help, please send help.
Extremely loud Josiah noises.
That guy's gotta go to the bathroom.
Alright, time to talk more mad shit about Hit while he's gone.
Yeah,
It's fucking like
man, he's got a booty hole for a head.
that's all you need to say.
Hit more like shit. Am I right?
Oh. Oh man.
No, don't bite my headphone cable, please. No.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry I didn't bring any toys. I thought you would sleep the entire podcast like you did last time.
As for Jiren's background, it's like, what were we expecting? I don't know, fucking Kenshiro story?
Nothing, please.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know what I expected. I think it would have been almost better if they just didn't. Give him all that.
Who cares?
He's tough. That's it.
He was born a badass. I don't care.
Yeah.
He burst out of his mother's womb and killed her. Sure.
That would be amazing. That'd be way better. Just like burst out her chest like a fucking alien from fucking
Alien.
Scott movie. Yeah, from Alien. From Alien.
They'll just go to his backstory, and here's Jiren's backstory. Omae omo shinderu. Nani?
Jiren grew up on a planet with nuclear fallout, and his brother is trying to kill him all the time, except for one good brother who was dying of super nuclear cancer.
Super AIDS.
Yep.
Hey, wait a second. I've heard that one before, too.
Oh yeah. The
Yeah,
Hey,
Hotono.
When do you not have a shonen character that you say, hey, haven't I heard that backstory before?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Jiren is like almost like satire level. Like they just made him that basic, like on purpose. Like
he's a basic bitch.
Yeah, he fucking is. He's fucking boring and lame, and he looks boring and lame, and he like, yeah, he doesn't even have like cool names for his moves. I think he just kind of just does dumb shit and punches. Like the coolest.
Like,
thing-
this is my normal punch, except for I had to charge up for 20 seconds to do it.
Yeah, like the coolest thing I saw Jiren do ever was where like he punches you so fast that like you don't actually see him punching.
Yeah.
But that's totally been done before, I think.
We're kind
Yeah,
of...
ever heard of Negima?
No.
Oh man, I came
Is
back.
that the show with the boobs?
It's the one where there's a 10-year-old boy and all his high school girls want to sleep with him.
Oh, you mean Love Hina?
No, I mean
wait,
like
oh,
no, I mean
wait, oh,
I mean
whoops.
30 high school girls want to sleep with this 10-year-old boy.
Oh man, I like the shy one. She likes books or some dumb.
Which one? There's 15 of them in this
I
class.
fucking no, that's the point.
It's like half like harem.
It's a bad
anime,
show. Fucking harem anime is the worst thing.
The half kung fu anime.
Half
Oh my
harem
God,
anime,
oh.
half fucking magic kung fu like shonen bullshit. It's really
Oh
like
boy.
for whatever reason, like I read 2/3 of the Negima manga back when I was in like high school.
Yeah.
At the time period, I'm like, this is what I need. This is my
For
current-
obvious reasons.
I want to see a 10-year-old boy English teacher sex up all these Japanese women.
Yeah.
But be really nervous about it.
Yeah.
He's so nervous.
Uh-huh.
Also, let's put a hyperbolic time chamber in there too, because that's never been done before.
hmm
Oh wait, Dragon Ball exists. Oh no.
And this is the last thing I'll say about the whole Jiren thing too is, you know what, we're pretty much at the point where I guess for his backstory they should have just done what One Punch Man did, with finally explaining how Saitama got his power. It's like, oh, he
train
burst
really
his limiter and now he can't fucking feel happy anymore.
Now he can't keep it up for too long.
Yeah, now he's clinically depressed until he finds the world's strongest being,
The necktie.
like Goku.
Better go to all those restaurants if you want to find the world's strongest bean.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta chase that dragon.
Don't awake the yellow dragon.
Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, yeah, that's probably the best localized opening ever.
Oh, actually, probably like
I don't know about that.
what would be its
Are
competitor?
we only counting like localized to like English speaking countries?
Yeah.
Sure.
Because
Oh wait a sec, we're all forgetting Pokemon.
No.
Pokemon opening is actually like legitimately.
It's backwards. They literally just play it backwards.
I was going to mention the Pokemon opening. I'm like, fucking low hanging branch.
Oh, God. No, don't
It
jump.
is, but it's so it's low. It's like it's the obvious choice for like good reason.
And for
Not a
casuals.
bad song.
Boys, this has been riveting, but I gotta go feed this puppet before she literally rips my arm off.
Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been real, but I'm checking out. I'm
Alright.
like Dunstan, and I'm checking out.
Alrighty.
Okay.
She's got him by the ball and chain now.
Probably. Oh.
But yeah.
Oh, now there's no one to stop me from talking about nothing but fighting games. Yay!
Fighting game.
I'll join in on that and pretend I know what I'm talking about.
Well, that's fine.
Exactly. The only one I've been playing recently is Injustice 2 with the Ninja Turtles, so...
I heard Michelangelo's super OP in that fucking game, which is
As he
fine,
should
'cause
be.
he's the best turtle.
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
I've been
exactly.
using good old Donnie.
I like the game with the guy that throws the fireball when you do the quarter circle forward.
Ooh,
Press the
Yeah,
Batman?
that one's okay.
button.
Ed Boon didn't really get what a quarter circle forward is. He just kind of,
Yeah. See, I'm doing my own thing. I don't care.
yeah. Oh wait, my game sucks. Oh wait,
Yep.
player one wins every trade. Oh, what? Whoops.
Now,
I like the
now,
fighting game where I just have to push B up, B down, or B backwards, or B forwards.
Then play Smash Brothers.
Exactly.
That's not a fighting game though.
Yeah, it's
Now
a party
we can
game.
talk about good old MK1 or 2 or whatever the fuck all that we want when it comes to like shaky new fighting games. But MKX,
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Say that.
No, I almost completely agree.
We're getting pretty close to the one fighting game where you can just push one button and win.
Which
Yeah,
is-
it's called Marvel Infinite.
Oh,
Yeah. You turn you just gotta touch that on button, and then you
Yeah.
win.
Auto mode.
So you mean the off button?
Yep.
You mean
That's
Yeah,
the
that is
on.
actually the true button to win with the off button.
give me
The
my-
not
You
an
win
Evo
life.
button.
Now we were talking about Cross Tag Battle, and the reason why I brought up new sprite work is because they threw in entirely new sprite writers, and that's cool. Which leads
Sprites
me
for
to
who
wonder-
ha who?
for Ruby characters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Getting back
Yeah.
onto that.
Which leads me to wonder whether or not any Persona 5 characters are going to be making a
Oh,
we only have,
as-
Mm, I don't know about
Persona
that.
4 sprites
should-
from Arena so far.
It should happen. Like
I agree.
I just think that because you're bringing up the original the first time this thing came out, it was the same thing as it was when the new Marvel came out,
Right.
and it's almost following the same suit where like game comes out, it shows BlazBlue guys, cool, shows Undernight and Persona people and fucking Ruby people, and everyone loses their mind and everyone thinks like anybody can be in this game now. This is the animest anime game ever, right? And then they proceed to like the first time that they fucking like release it to the public for like beta testing, they tease the fuck out of it by, if you go look at like old, I think it's even still on like the current build, there's a whole character slot on the fucking character select thing that just says ETC, like etc. Because it's got BlazBlue, Persona, like the 4,
Yep.
and then it says something that says ETC.
Yeah.
That's
So
Guilty
everyone's
Gear.
like, yeah, no, it's actually not, because did you guys read or hear about that?
What?
They totally apparently like this might have been disproven later on, but I heard initially they did talk to Daisuke about putting Guilty Gear characters in it too, and Daisuke was like, no, BlazBlue's fucking lame. Yeah, I was like, oh man,
Oh,
what
boy.
a fucking douche. He's not wrong. BlazBlue's garbage, but like, wow, what a douchebag.
Like,
Well,
do you know what's funny is I had a period of my life where the only person around me who wanted to play fighting games was strictly into anime fighters.
That's
because
usually
of-
how it is.
Yeah.
Because they're so accessible of just like it's easier to do flashy shit, especially with stylish modes.
Mhm.
I got into a short period of about 2 or 3 weeks where I played a lot of Arcana Heart,
Oh my god, why the continue?
and then immediately transitioned into BlazBlue.
No,
Oh,
my god,
boy.
it couldn't get any. That's the only possible way it could have gotten worse.
And it got worse.
There was only going up from there except for that game. You could have said Aquapuzza and I would have been like, yeah, I
Uh-huh.
like that game. No, you had to say BlazBlue.
No, like it hit a point where it was like, I have a different anime fighter to directly compare to. And I just went to Blaze Blue and I'm like, wow, I'm fresh off of Arcana Heart, and even now Blaze Blue feels bad.
Mm-hmm. The saddest thing, well, to finish the original thing so we don't get too carried away, was, like, it's just sad. We're like, I agree. Like, so many people were like, dude, one of these trailers is gonna be fucking Joker. It's gonna be, because they were like, they put in a whole thing of like, they locked a website that was called like P5A for Persona 5 Arena, and everyone was like, this is what they're gonna do. They're gonna release Joker, and then you'd be like, he's from the Persona series, and they're gonna be like, hey, because everyone thought they were gonna do that, and then be like, hey, bro, Persona 5 Arena, which comes out later, because they did the same exact thing where they put Hyde in the trailer, and when that trailer first came out at EVO, the new Undernight came out like 2 weeks later, right?
Right.
And this trailer didn't have like Undernight like Uniel. It was Unist, which is the new version. Then they had the logo for the new game, like, hey, go buy the game that comes out soon. Which is funny because the American version didn't come out for a couple months later. So it was like super nutty and like really cool. But just to see like they've stayed so, it was like MVCI where like they've just stayed to like the pretty like basic people, where it's like all the main cast of Persona 4 as it would be, which is like understandable, and then the main Ruby people, which I mean, they'd be crucified if they didn't do. They almost got crucified already for making half of it DLC, and then with Blaze Blue they just fucking went all over the place because that's half the fucking cast, because it's a stupid Blaze Blue game, so you get the Blaze Blue privilege.
We're at the point where we have with a cast so expansive that obviously P4 has to be in there. P5 is probably going to be in there because they want to capitalize on something that's hot right now. I appreciate your optimism, but I would be surprised if Joker was in the game. I'd be more surprised if he was in this game than if he wasn't. No, like I expect this game to come out and then later they're just gonna be like, oh, also Persona 5 Arena. I would be more surprised if Persona 3 characters fucking got in there.
Well,
see, the only reason that I would say Persona 3 characters are probably going to be in it more than 5 is because they've already got the sprite work done, man. Like, they already have done over half of the work, where it's like, oh, we just put him in the game. Okay, his moveset works like this now in terms of how the game is.
Well, it comes down to, like, what do you want to do more? You want to be lazy and reuse assets, or do you want to capitalize?
Mori loves being lazy.
You want to capitalize.
Look at the cast DLC.
It's very hard right
now.
No,
I agree with you, dude. Like, it would be amazing, but this guy he's a fucking hack. Look at what he did. He made half the cast DLC. And then he had to immediately go back and be like, oh, no, guys. Because literally everyone wanted to fucking kill him. He's a fucking dumb fuck. Like, I totally agree with you. Like, this could have been, like, it is a really cool thing still, don't get me wrong. I think the whole thing of Diggy Peg is cool. The concept is fantastic. And I'm not only saying that because Gordo's in it, but I'm kind of always saying that. Anyways, but like, it's just there's also like a lot of fuck-ups.
Yeah, no.
Like, it's hard to not... it'd be hard. It's usually like, you can usually say like, fuck-ups will always happen, but then I look at DBSZ where like, the same producer, same company or whatever, but it's a different team, and this team consistently, like, I don't like Guilty Gear, but Guilty Gear is usually pretty consistent with how they do things, and they make the DBZ game. Yeah, like, the game isn't, I mean, I hate the game, but it's not like, it's not like a straight up just shit. I'm trying, like, I don't like Guilty Gear, but at the same time I'm trying to say, like, they know what they're doing. They're not fucking over their fans like the Blaze Blue guys do.
I'm surprised
hardcore fuck over everybody.
I'm surprised that you hate Guilty Gear. I would not have expected that.
If we got into the okay, I played Guilty Gear for a very long time when Extra dropped, because it was the whole thing of like, played Blaze Blue in high school. Thought Blaze Blue was super cool because it's just like generic Shoto video game. So, like, anybody and their mom that likes anime is going to be like, oh, it's cool. And then Guilty Gear Xr's coming out, and it's like, oh, you thought BlazBlue was cool? That's just for pussies. You play Guilty Gear. And I was like, oh, I want to be a pussy? So then I played Guilty Gear, and then I was like, yeah, Guilty Gear is cool. And then I put in, like, a couple months, and I was like, this game is fucking retarded. But if I got into why Guilty Gear, I don't agree with Guilty Gear, like, nobody's gonna fucking understand why. Like, you would probably be the only person that fucking understands why. Where it's just like, I don't like the way that a lot of the mechanics work. I don't like how Risk works. I think Danger Time is actually one of the dumbest mechanics you can put in a fighting game. And, like, that mechanic alone is, like, one of the driving reasons why I think Guilty Gear is stupid. Because it's a whole mechanic that is just fucking random. Like, that's bad. And it's a fucking universal mechanic. When it's a character when it's a character's gimmick, like Faust, that's fine. That's their thing. That's their game plan. And you just kind of play around it. But Danger Time can just fucking happen whenever. And guess what happens when it happens? The first guy that gets a counter hit kills the other guy. And that's the end of the... And it's fucking stupid.
If I ever get to the point where I get as deep into the into the world of fighting games, it's certainly not likely. If it ever does happen, then the two of us can do a Guilty Gear podcast.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I've actually thought about doing, like, a fighting game specific podcast that I would, like, round up people for.
Fucking
I just know, like, I don't want to turn this into that completely because people don't give a fuck. Yeah.
No, like, I give a fuck, but yeah, like there's not enough people who care enough. Yeah, like
I could try to roast some people. I don't know. That's for a different time.
Yep.
Let's get back to the topic, which is BlazBlue Tag Battle, which is a fighting game. So fuck. But yeah,
there you go.
Robin fuck. I don't know why I keep calling him Robin. Joker should be in the fucking game, but he's not. P5A will probably happen regardless because of, like, the obvious reasons that they already have a website set aside for it. And then
if the fucking Persona 5 dancing game is happening, then the Persona 5 fighting game is happening.
Probably. I would hope so, at least.
Yeah.
It's like, do you not want big monies? If you make the game, you'll get the monies.
Those Phantom Thieves are popular right now. They're leaving notes everywhere, threatening people. I don't know how to feel about this.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and it's like the only reason they're not in BB Tag is because the BlazBlue guy is a lazy hack, and he's like, "Oh, I already have to draw 4 new character models. Woof." Oof.
BB5 so popular that the newest Power Ranger team is actually based off them.
Yep.
That's retarded.
No, wait, you're fucking with me.
No, I'm not.
Oh, fucking Jesus! Now I gotta.
They even have, like, jazz music for their transformation and everything.
What color is Ryuji?
Oh my god!
I don't know. The main one's obviously red. There's, like, red, blue, and yellow is a female.
Yellow's just a big foxy fox.
And it's literally, like, they actually I believe they call themselves the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, that's copyright shit.
And
Japan
it's
doesn't care about
Thieves
that.
versus, like, the actual title translated is Thieves versus Cop Rangers, because there's 2 different teams fighting each other.
Wow. Okay.
But you see, this cross game, it's not going to be anime enough until they add, like, Lucky Star and the Melancholy of Haruhi.
No, they're not going to do it because they'd have to draw more character models. They're just going to add... I think it was funny where, like, a lot of the people back in Georgia, because Georgia is a big multi-blood scene, for whatever godforsaken reason people still play this game. So it's so funny to, like, have my friends be like, oh, dude, maybe multi-blood characters were in it. And I think it would be so amazing if they use those old fucking PS2 sprites and put them in this fucking game.
Yeah, I mean, if this game is basically going to become the next Mugen, you might as well add, like, the Gundam,
I don't think it'll be it.
SNES game characters and the Sailor Moon fighting game characters.
John,
See, like all the
John, please send me a photo of this new group of comments.
Okay, yeah, I do have them saved somewhere.
Yeah.
Curious now, very curious.
No, that's the saddest thing about BB Tag is, like, all the memes about the cast will, like, never feasibly be true. but they were kind of true for like the first 20 minutes where
Yeah.
everyone got really hype,
Mhm.
and then people were like, nah.
Well, it's hit the. Whoa. Okay.
Oh, they posted the picture of the Phantom Thieves. They literally all just look like Joker. It's red Joker, blue Joker, yellow Joker with boobs.
Why? Wait. Why is Yellow Joker more Chie than anything?
I was just
Because
about to say that.
because everyone likes Chie the most, obviously.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Chie is my
Exactly.
favorite. Chie.
Food steak. Oh, I like meat.
So I'm not gonna put forth any complaints. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I might as well show you this as well, Matt. Like that's their actual transformation.
Okay, like it's just one transformation scene?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll watch this question.
Oh man,
Good old fighting games.
that's true. Good old fighting games. How I love them.
They're
and how
coming
they
back.
fucking-
They never left.
Yeah, they really did never leave. It's just nobody gave a fuck until they put Goku in a good
Yeah.
fighting game.
Until they fixed Street Fighter and until they did all that crap.
Wait, they fixed. I don't know if they. Oh wait, yeah, they did fix Street Fighter by
Yeah.
re-releasing all the old shit.
Mhm.
If that's what you're talking about.
They also
I feel like
just
that's.
had arcade mode.
Really important.
I don't think arcade mode
I
fixes
mean,
a lot
arcade
of the fucking
version. That's right.
arcade edition.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jeez Louise.
Oh,
I
hey
don't
guys,
really-
remember how we're not gonna remake Street Fighter 5 and make you buy it again? Well, we remade it.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, I can't say that because I take that back 100% already. Because I just remembered I fucking got Street Fighter Arcade Edition for free. 'Cause I already bought it.
Chris,
Never
I did
mind.
think the photo that you shared, and it's pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh boy, what is this?
It's the FGC.
What the fuck? Oh,
Now,
it's
Spencer.
JoJo.
Spencer, you're more involved than any of us. Now, can you personally confirm that that is the spirit of the FGC?
This is the spirit of certain FGCs. Like, I literally saw the laptop and I immediately thought that he was playing Melty Blood. And I was like, oh, it's like JoJo.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
It always depends on. This is more like the anime FGC than anybody.
Yeah.
Because half of their games are like only on PC or almost preferably on PC. So that's kind of their whole deal.
Well, who's gonna physically localize filthy weeaboo content, right?
Filthy
Atlas.
weeaboo.
Filthy. Well, you know, except for the
They
obvious
fucking put out.
exception.
Well, they put out King of Fighters 13.
Except for the obvious exception of Atlas and maybe Arxis.
Yeah, Arxis is the. They always do it because.
How about that
That's their
SNK
thing.
heroin?
Dude, that game looks awesome.
Horrible.
When's my sequel?
Probably
to the
gonna be
Star
horrible.
Fighting game?
Have you seen
That
videos
came
on
out. Arxis did that game already.
No.
It's like the
that's what
most
I'm
broken
saying.
garbage ever.
That's what I'm saying. When am I getting my new Fist of the North Star fighting game?
Never.
Why
You
on
only
Arxis?
need that game. There's infinite depth to that game, dude. Do you not? You don't. Dude, there's so much. Every time I talk to somebody about that fucking game, they
Yeah.
tell me about a new, just stupid bullshit mechanic that people found in the game
Yep.
that like wasn't intended, but it's just in the game. It's like if you fucking do this on a blue moon in this pixelated spot, and then you like slightly delay this tap, you can fucking like make the fucking cartridge explode. I don't fucking know. ED.
And Shiro pokes you and you blow up. It's
Mm-hmm.
They're too busy working on the Fist of North Star Muso that Joel played in Japan.
Oh god. This
Yeah,
is-
you have fun with your Muso game.
2 of those came out.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I heard the second one. I heard the second one wasn't that bad. I know
Uh,
the first one was.
I heard
The
that they
second
were both
Muso?
terrible.
There
Oh.
was like, wasn't there one that just came out recently?
No, that's
That one's made by
Yakuza.
the Yakuza team, which sucks as well.
Oh, but doesn't it play like a Muso where you just beat the shit out of people?
Yeah.
Like that's all you do.
Pretty much.
Because I heard it like played well in that regard.
No. I played
No?
the demo and it plays exactly like a horrible Yakuza game, so
Dang.
there you go.
Did you
Whoa.
say like a horrible Yakuza game? Horrible.
I don't give a
Yakuza
fuck
game?
about Yakuza. I'll be real. But I'm not gonna say they're fucking terrible because I never played any.
Neither have I, but I'm just clarifying.
The only one that I played that actually felt good from a Yakuza standpoint was the remake of Yakuza 2.
Oh,
And that one was like actually fun. They finally made a Yakuza game that felt fun to play.
Oh man.
But then they had to destroy it by making Hokuto no Ken play horrible with their Yakuza engine. I'm like, okay. I guess we'll never ever get a good Hokuto no Ken game ever.
No, it was the fucking Arxis game.
Yakuza
By the
Zero
Never ever.
Yeah, it's
Yakuza
fucking
Zero
terrible.
was the game that I was close to buying because I wanted to find it on a Boxing Day, and they didn't have any copies left.
Of
So I
what?
just fucking called World War II so I could play with all my normal FPS friends.
Are you drunk?
Well, I have been drinking, yes.
Okay.
I,
Just trying to clarify.
I wasn't drunk when I made the Call of Duty. But
Maybe you should have
I
the.
kind of am now, yes.
I see.
Yeah.
Boy.
Das a Vidi.
Well,
Das a Vidi.
yeah.
I guess it's time to wrap things up since.
Time to wrap.
Josiah fucking died.
His dog killed him.
Yep.
Yep.
So any last things we want to talk about? Things to throw up in the air?
Any final
Why Undernight?
last subject?
New one. On the PS4 and the PS3, but don't buy the Vita version unless you only want. In which I would almost say it's just save up for PS4 or PS3.
Spencer, it's more likely than anything that the only near future is Noctis when he drops on Tekken 7.
God damn.
Well, I've already mentioned to you that like the catch with like me and
I'm just saying spread out in general, everyone just buy units because it's a great game. But if you don't have money, I understand.
Like the catch with fighting games is I like too many fucking genres in general for me to be like I'm the fighting game guy and I'm gonna be good at fighting games like you are. So as far as I'm concerned, I want to become competent at one fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the bad Tekken
Which is the shittiest Tekken ever made.
Does this look like 4? Does this look like 4? I don't think so. So,
dude, 4 has just frame laser scraper. This is amazing. Why would you not play 4? Just play as Jin. Do just frame laser scraper.
I am
Tekken 7
going
has
to
Lucky
invest.
Chloe, so that makes it the best Tekken.
Oh my fucking god. She's like the worst character in the game. And yet she's like she's consistently top. She's consistently made top 8 at every
Talk about
Evo.
my goddess like that.
Oh man, I'm taking a step back, letting this play its course.
Her rage art hits low. It's weird. No, I don't fucking know. I don't care about fucking. I don't care about Tekken 7 because Lars sucks. There, I fucking said it. That's it. The end. Buff Lars. Make him retarded again.
Buff
No,
Chloe, nerf.
No,
everyone.
don't.
1, 2,
1, 2.
5, 6. Oh yeah.
I just remember playing that game and picking Lucky Chloe, and my fucking girlfriend would literally not stop laughing at how fucking stupid the character was as I did all her moves. And then she lost because she couldn't stop laughing. I'm not even making this up. It was pretty amazing.
Now, when
No,
when the two of us played, you played a competent Claudio. So why not just continue running that?
because Claudio's just I
run
don't
him, and
know.
we'll get in some good matches at us.
I like him, but he's like, I have too much character history with. I played Lars. Lars has been my favorite like character in a lot of things for years. Claudio's cool, and he's like got a lot to him that I like in terms of like aesthetic and everything. But it's gotten to the point where like every time I pick Claudio in that game, I would just be like, I just want to play Lars though, and then I'll lose with Lars and just be like, I don't know, whatever. Plus Claudio's like not that much more of a step up from fucking Lars.
Mm-hmm. So, anything we're looking forward to, Chris, this week or in the upcoming
I'm
months?
looking forward to playing Lucky Chloe immediately after the.
Oh man.
Chris, aren't you also looking forward to the race war?
For
Oh
Wakanda.
yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to the
God.
implosion of you colonizers. I will be assisting in that actually.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I'm looking forward to just seeing how you colonizers just.
Hopefully by
Destroy
next
stuff.
podcast, all of these white children will be able to watch the Blackest Panther out
Yeah,
there.
hopefully.
Don't worry,
Well,
comrade.
I saw
we
an
will stamp-
article,
We,
or I don't know if it was a real article, but Ben Picari shared a screenshot, and it said we should all start barking at white people who speak out of turn.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That's a real scene. You should watch it. It's funny. How about
we will yet
you,
overthrow the corporations for that. Don't worry.
Matthew, aka Matthias? What are you looking forward to this
I
week?
am looking forward to picking up this new character that's really been interesting to me lately in Tekken 7. I don't know if you know about her. She's called.
Gosh.
Gonna give Lucky Chloe a check, you know.
Quaint.
You're
This
fun.
is a. This is a
I actually don't really fucking mind Lucky Chloe. It's just that she's factually like shit tier. Like I've no offense. Like she's like really bad. That's all I have to say. I think she's cute. I don't mind, but she's not good. Just pick Brian or Dragonov. And just be a big fucking faggot the whole game. That's how you win.
Chris,
Alrighty.
Chris plays Lucky Chloe pretty well. So
Oh god, I thought you were gonna say Chris plays Dragonov and Brian.
John, what are you
I-
looking
I-
forward to? Oh,
Well, I do her spinning low like over and over until the person blocks it, and then I do the overhead.
yeah.
That sounds like Tekken.
One,
At
two,
least mix up wise.
double.
John.
What's up, John?
Well, let me earn us some money on this video first. Please looking forward to One Piece MMO Grande Sponsor or Christmas. There we go. That should get some Bandai bucks right there for us. If they don't monetize our video first,
Give me that weeb.
just to get it back. I don't know. The only thing, like, I'm poor as hell right now, so I can't afford any games. But out of anything game related, I'm kind of looking forward to when I can finally afford Monster Hunter World, because I want that.
If you do grab that, then hit me up and we can hunt together.
Yep.
Matt, we still have to hunt. We still have to form our hunting team that we said we were going to form.
Yeah, Matt.
You, myself, and Quentin all need to go hunting together, Chris.
Yeah.
We
Oh god.
we can
And of
go
course,
hunt. We
although
we
I
can go
own
hunt
like
some filthy colonizers.
Absolutely. I'm totally down for that.
Although I own like 2 versions of Dark Souls already, I do want the Dark Souls remake when it comes
Hell yeah.
On
Same
what?
here. I am getting
On everything.
out. PS4 for me.
the DS1 remake for sure. I'm getting that.
Kind of wish they did it for Demon Souls, but hey, there you go.
They're waiting for Demon Souls 2.
Keep waiting.
Just like, we'll get that when Bloodborne 2 comes out.
Electric Boogaloo. Spencer, how about you? What are you looking forward to this week or month?
Just more fucking
Lucky Chloe.
fighting game character. No, definitely not. That already happened. She's out. I don't have to wait for shit. No. Waiting for, BlazBlue Cross botch battle, DLC battle characters to get revealed. Waiting for fucking like more Soul Calibur characters, I guess. Just any there's so much fighting game stuff, just waiting for all that to come to fruition. Waiting for Bloodstain whenever that'll happen.
Yo, straight up.
Yeah, pretty
Damn
much.
straight.
Those are the biggest ones. And then someday getting around to Monster Hunter World, I guess. But until then, mostly just grinding it out in Eunice.
No, like Spencer, we briefly flirted with the idea of the Fighting Game podcast. If you ever want to start up a fucking Castlevania podcast, get me in on that in a second.
If we could somehow find a way to blend the two, it would just be us talking about one and the other. Oh my god.
Wouldn't you just be ending up talking about Castlevania Judgment?
I was about to say.
Hell yeah.
Castlevania Judgment.
Oh man.
The best game ever made?
We don't have to dwell on Castlevania Judgment. We can move on.
Yeah,
we always got to start at the best one, which is, of course, Simon's Quest. But, you know.
God fucking damn it. It's not the... I don't think it's the worst one.
Yeah.
The worst one is that fucking phone game.
The worst one is Symphony of the Night.
Oh my god. No.
I hard disagree.
And all those Game Boy games? Ugh.
Yeah, most of the Game Boy games are actually garbage. Arguably worse than Simon's Quest.
I would go
real fucking shit.
I would go as far as saying that, like, not only for its time period, but overall it just is something that, like, I enjoy. I'd say that Castlevania 1 is up there with the best Castlevania games.
Oh, of course.
Just fucking pure. And, like, 1 got the balance right where it was just challenging enough, where it was like, no, fuck off, I can do this, but it's not going to let you go easy at all. Castlevania 1's fucking great, dude. Best game on the NES, easy.
So Caliber 6 is going to get Ultra Instinct Goku or Uganda Knuckles as a character? Well, those memes are still fresh.
I would way rather have Uganda Knuckles as a guest character than Ultra Instinct Goku.
No, it's going to have Goku, but he's going to call him
Quaint.
Yeah. Alright, that's like all my games. And Dark Souls Remastered like everyone else's. But I also agree with Sterling that Demon Souls Remastered should have fucking happened by now or something.
I guess what I'm looking forward to is finishing up Zatch Bell, the purest shonen of all time. And that's pretty much about it. I don't really care about anything else.
Oh shit.
What?
I can't decide whether or not I'm going to watch the new Hoshinengi anime.
Oh yeah. Oh, also, I think I'd like to go back into Tekken 7 and play Lucky Chloe because I hear she's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
God damn it.
But yeah, alrighty. What do we always say?
What do we say at the end, folks?
Don't get eliminated. Bye-bye, children.
Delete.
Bye-bye.